Hi fam, welcome to 15-minute whole body buzz. This is a nice quick class which is really going to help to fire up our mind to muscle connection. By the end of this class, you will not only feel like you are buzzing physically, but also mentally as well. Okay, let's get straight into it. We are going to start at the top of our mat, just stepping the feet a little bit wider. I'm just going to turn around so you can follow along with me. So finding the edges of your mat with your feet. Taking a moment here to really feel grounded down through each foot, the knuckle of the big toe, the knuckle of the pinky toe, and the center of the heel. Feeling that activation through the legs. You might even want to tip your pelvis forward and back to find that nice neutral alignment. Drawing in slightly through the belly button as you wrap around the waist, rolling the shoulders down and back, relaxing the arms down by your side, tucking in the chin slightly and reaching through the crown of your head. Taking a nice big breath in, feeling that lift through your upper body, and on the exhale, grounding down heavy through the feet. And again, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Bringing your left fingertips to the ears. I'm going to come into an exercise that is really going to help mobilize the spine and also open up the sides of the body. So taking an inhale to bend over, right fingertips slide down the leg. On the exhale, elbow closes down, we rotate. Inhale, open, elbow points up to the sky, and exhale, standing up nice and tall, draw in through the belly. Again, inhale to lean, exhale to rotate. Inhale, open, and exhale to stand. So just moving in your own breath rhythm here. You might want to move a little bit slower, or maybe you want to move a little bit quicker, whatever you feel like your body needs today. So every time you lean, picturing yourself in between two panes of glass. So keeping that pelvis tucked under, so tucking the bottom under slightly as you draw the belly button in. Stay really strong through the core, especially as you start to lift and draw back to center. So really using those obliques. Let's go through one more cycle. Big inhale to rotate and then using that side body to come back up. Let's release the arms, shake everything out, this time bringing the other fingertips to the ears. Take an inhale to lean over, remember in between those two panes of glass, closing down on the exhale, inhale to open, and then exhale to stand. Finding your own breath rhythm here. So really feeling that rotation through the spine, and also that side bending. So creating that rainbow shape as you bend over, using those obliques to pull you back up. Let's go for two more like this. Really using those inhales and exhales. Final time. And coming back to center, releasing those arms. Let's heel toe the feet together to about hip distance apart, toes are pointing forward. I'll join you at the top of the mat now. So starting to fire up the legs, we're taking an inhale to sit the bottom down, arms sweep up. Pause here for a moment. Draw the belly button in, so making sure we're not flaring through the rib cage. We want to keep that integrity through mid-body. Relaxing the shoulders down the back and then pressing the thumbs upwards, so really using those upper back muscles to keep the arms lifted. Take a big inhale here, sit deeper into the heels. On the exhale, sweep the hands down as you stand up tall. Inhale to sit, exhale to stand. So finding your rhythm again, really feeling strong through the body, especially as you stand up, reaching through the crown of the head. Keep that rib cage tucked in. Let's go for three more. For two more. Shoulder blades are sliding down the back. Last one, hold here, tiny little pulses. Keep the thumbs pressing upwards, tuck the front of the rib cage. Keep strong through the legs. I want you to pretend there's a little tennis ball in between your knees. Keep pulsing, a little bit lower with the hips. At any point you feel, you can bring the fingertips behind the ears, elbows lifting high. Keep pulsing. For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Sitting into the hips, hands slide forward. This time we're coming into a heel lift and lower, changing sides, lift and lower. Keep the hips low. So sliding the hands forward now really helps us to sit a little bit deeper with the bottom. Feel that fire through the legs. Let's roll the shoulders down the back. Shoulder blades are sliding into the back pockets. Make sure that rib cage isn't popping out, so tuck it in. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, standing up nice and tall, hands are on the hips. This time we're turning right, pointing the toes outwards, coming into a little squat. Bring the feet back together as you stand. Going the other way now, stepping toes outwards, a little sumo squat, and back together. Let's go inhale to squat, exhale to stand. Inhale to squat, exhale to stand. So alternating sides, keeping your spine nice and long. So every time you stand up, reaching through the crown of the head, lifting the chest. Pressing through the heels. Let's go through one more on each side. And finding yourself in the center. This time we're sliding the right leg back, coming into a little mini lunge. And let's pulse, bringing the hands up above your head. So feeling that length from the base of your pelvis all the way to your fingertips. Roll the shoulders down the back, draw the belly button in. Keep pulsing. We are going to change the position of our arms now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms in front. So just noticing how the weight changes in the legs as we move our arms. We're going to change again. So this time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, left arm rotates back. So you should be facing your front leg. Good, sink low in the hips. Moving the hands again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reaching forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time arms out. You're almost there. Stay with me. Keep rolling the shoulders down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time bouncing onto the front leg and coming all the way to warrior 3. Feel free to bend the knee if you would like to. Reach through the back toes, arms reaching forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together for 3, 2, 1, and then standing the feet by each other's sides and standing up nice and tall. Give everything a shake. This time sliding the left leg back now, coming into that lunge. Fingertips reaching up to the sky and coming into those tiny little pulses. So again, drawing the belly button in, feeling lifted through the fingertips. Roll the shoulders down the back. Okay, we're changing up those arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming forward. So notice how the weight has shifted into the back leg now. Keep the neck long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm reaches back, so you should be facing towards your front leg. Keep really wide through the arms. Keep reaching upwards through the crown of the head. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing the fingertips back to the front. Continue to pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms wide. So second last posture. See if you can go a little bit low with the hips with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Last little bit. Stay with me. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bounce forward. Find that warrior 3. Reach the toes long as the arms reach forward. Again, you can bend the leg if you would like to. Keep holding, scoop the belly. 3, 2, 1. Melting the feet next to each other. Take a nice big inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side, chin to chest, rolling down. One vertebra at a time. Woo, try and keep your balance. Let's shake the hips. Bending and straightening through the knees. Fingertips touching the ground. So feeling that release through the lower back, through the hamstrings. Bending both knees now, belly and chest meets the thighs as you flatten the hands and slowly walk the feet out, finding your plank. Let's lengthen through the spine, tuck the chin in, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, but at the same time pushing the mat away. The heels pushing back towards the back wall, squeeze the back knees. Stay with me. Taking an inhale to lower the knees, let them kiss the ground. Exhale to push them straight. Inhale to bend. Exhale, straighten. Following your own breath here. Stitching the rib cage, staying strong through mid-body. 3 to go. 2. And 1. Staying on the knees now, dropping to the tops of the feet. Let's touch opposite hand to shoulder and change sides. As you do this, try and keep stillness through the body. So trying not to rock too aggressively side to side. So we really want to keep that control through the body. Notice which muscles need to switch on to lift the hands. Keep the chin tucked in. Shoulders pulling away from the ears. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. This time turning the hands out slightly, so pointer fingers are now pointing forward. Guiding the elbows into the side rib cage, draw the belly button in. Inhale, exhale to push. Inhale, exhale. Tops of the feet pressing down into your mat. 3, 2, 1, hold. Maybe you're just doing a tiny bend. Maybe you can do a little bit more wherever you are. Stitch the front of the rib cage in, roll the shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's push the arms long, curl over the toes, press back to downward dog or to pike position. Let's bend and straighten the legs. So really feeling soft through the knees as you bend, and then as you extend that stretch down the backs of the legs. Take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly tiptoeing to the top of your mat. Bending the knees until your bottom meets the heels, reaching the fingertips out in front of you. Draw the heels together, knees together, holding here, finding your balance. Drawing the rib cage in, lifting through the crown of the head, tuck the chin in, fingertips are energetic, reaching forward. Keep holding, heels magnetizing towards each other. Take 1 more breath, try and keep your balance. And then slowly starting to send the hips back. Bottom finds the ground, knees split wide. Lovely, let's come all the way down to lying. Coming into our abs sequence. So linking the fingers, guiding them behind your head. Elbows are in your peripheral vision, so lifting as the shoulders slide down away from the ears. Toes are going to point all the way up to the sky. At any point, if you find it difficult to hold this position, you can bring the knees into a bend, or you can rest your feet down on the ground. We are going to come into chest lift now. So taking an inhale to lengthen through the spine, keeping the back of your pelvis flat on your mat. Exhale, lifting the shoulders, sliding the base of the rib cage closer to the pelvis, looking in between your thighs. Take an inhale to lower, exhale to lift. So keeping those elbows in your peripherals, again, lifting and lowering to your own breath. If your legs are extended long, let's squeeze the legs, point the toes. Keep those shoulders sliding away from the ears. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Hold at the top. Keep the head heavy in the hands. Lowering one leg down and then lifting back up. Lowering other leg down and then lifting. If you would like to, you can do the bent leg variation. This makes it a little bit easier. If at any point you feel any pressure in your lower back, I do recommend to come into this bent leg variation. So really feeling that integrity through mid-body. Your pelvis and your spine is in concrete. So make sure we're really drawing the belly button into spine. And as you lower the legs, really point the toes and reach. Aiming to really pull the back of the rib cage down into your mat. Let's do 2 more on each side. On your exhale, really drawing that leg up using your abdominals. 1 more on each side. Final side. Releasing the hands now, reaching long. Knees can also be bent here if you would like to. We're going for a tiny lift, lower, lift, lower. So as you lift, pointing everything up to the ceiling. So we're either pointing toes or we're pointing knees upwards. That little half curl through the body. So really feeling the upper abdominals work here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Guiding the hands back behind the head. Keep the big toes together as we bend the knees and split. So creating a diamond shape with the legs. Coming into that chest lift, draw the shoulders away from the ears. This time we're guiding right elbow to right knee. And then left elbow to left knee. So coming into turtle, sliding side to side, head is still heavy in the hands. So trying not to use the neck muscles here. This is our last abdominal sequence. So keep working hard, you are almost there. Keep drawing the rib cage in. As you bend to the side, feel that rib cage sliding towards the top of the hip bone. So really feeling that space shortening through side body. Okay, we're almost there. 5-second countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time bringing elbows and knees together, hands release. We're pressing elbows into knees, knees into elbows. Hold, hold, hold. See how hard you can push. Keep pushing, keep pushing. So this isometric hold is really challenging those abdominal muscles now. Squeezing the belly button in. Keep the tailbone heavy on the ground. You're almost there. For 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly releasing. Legs are long. Stretching everything out. Allow your rib cage to flare upwards. Take that big breath. Flex the feet, squeeze the knees, draw the rib cage in. Take a big inhale, fingertips reaching up to the sky. On your exhale, chin to chest, look at your toes. See if you can step on the wall in front of you as you roll up all the way. Reach as far as you can. Take a big breath in. And then on your exhale, slowly rolling all the way up to sitting. Let's guide the right ankle onto the left thigh. Sitting up nice and tall, feel free to place a cushion or a folded up towel underneath your bottom if you need a little bit more elevation to make this position more comfortable. Sitting as tall as you can, let's slide the hands underneath the shin as we use the strength of our arms and our back to pull ourselves a little bit closer. So we should feel that nice release through the bottom. Keep the spine long, belly button pulling into that triangle that you're creating with your legs, flexing both feet as much as you can. So keeping the legs active. For your last few breaths, you can reach the arms out nice and long, tuck the head in. Take 2 more breaths here. And then when you've taken your final breath, you can slowly release. Straighten both legs out. This time, bringing left heel to right thigh. Sitting up nice and tall, let's thread the arms underneath the shin. Again, using your biceps, using your back. So roll the shoulders back. Try not to keep the body hunched here. We're pulling that belly button forward into the triangle that you're creating with your legs. Keep looking forward, flexing the feet as much as you can. Long through the spine. And for your final breaths, you can reach the arms out nice and long, dip the head.
Feeling that release through left bottom. Taking your final 2 breaths. And then slowly releasing, unraveling the legs, giving them a nice shake. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that class, and I'll see you next time.